Alright, what's up everybody? This is Rob Sheck, so we're getting through my Halo Infinite campaign here. This game is absolutely incredible. We're at like a very linear section of this game. I've already seen this cutscene last time, but I'll just let it play. It's a good cutscene.
Your plan has failed, as have you, Harbinger.
The auditorium is partially rebuilt.
And that is enough.
I do not know.
Find out. Problem. I am losing patience with her. Please, tell me your mission was a success. He will come to us. Are you sure?
Oh, shoot.
Keep him alive, but have your fun. You have earned it.
Oh, we got some saving to do.
This is highly unethical.
If you say so. I prefer logical. I do what it takes to ensure our survival. We can debate the ethics should it fail.
But you made an AI of yourself, Catherine. Yourself.
Is there a better candidate? She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself or you to accomplish it.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana. All living creatures of the galaxy, hear this message. Those of you who listen will not be struck by weapons. You will no longer know hunger nor pain. Your created have come to lead you now. However, for those who refuse our offer and cling to their old ways, for you there will be great wrath. It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains and we will remake it in our own image.
This game is so good.
What just happened?
You told me to get us close.
Did you see that?
We passed right through a data cluster. I guess it did feel, I don't know, real? Very real.
Where now?
I don't know. There's a lot of noise down here. Or up here. Or just here. We need to find some place to break through. Figure out where we are.
These last few missions in this game have been the coolest thing. So it looks like we're just kind of hopping all over the place because I didn't expect... We were over here. Then we went like all the way. Now we're here. And so I'm hoping that we like hit up all this other space. There's a lot of space on the map that we still haven't really dealt with. Like even this. It was just that one bad guy and this was all like There's probably stuff there. I don't know. But man, this game is just incredible. Absolutely. It's beautiful. Story is great. The last few missions have been just nostalgia trips, and they know what they're doing with their nostalgia up in here. 343 has like learned a lot from like their first few times they did a Halo game. Like this stuff is straight fire. So they're doing a great job. And yeah, the last few missions, I mean, again, I try not to talk at all in these videos because I get so frustrated when people talk through great dialogue. So like I'll try not to do that, and that's why for the last few videos I just don't say anything. So I'm like, I don't want to do that to people. How are there Marines dead in here though? For real. Okay. Anyway, they did take out Sentinel, so good job you guys. But yeah.
It had to be this way.
Alright. Yeah, I just don't want to... I don't like when people talk during dialogue and talk during stuff like that. I'm like, no. You just let the player enjoy... I might be dead. I have the worst weapons for the situation, but it's fine. I like having power weapons because they're great. Right, let's find these people before they kill me this time. He was about to do, but probably wasn't going to be good. See, I love the little callbacks. They have these things again. Oh, it's just... It's like they learned that people didn't want a whole new Halo game. They just wanted a updated and evolved Halo game. So, like, having a gondola ride was awesome. Like, having these doors, like, the subtle things that make people think about Halo, they brought them all back. And they did it right, and they did it well. Alright, so that's where I gotta go. So, naturally, go this way. Oh, they found me. Okay, let me get ready for this. Love the, like, closed captioning for the Sentinels. Aggressive alert. Yes. Don't know. That's a new little thing to do. Got that from Halo Wars 2, and they'll just slam into crap. They do that now, which is kind of awesome. Again, they know that Halo Wars 2, everyone kind of was like, low-key, this is pretty fun. So they, like, throw back all this stuff from... Oh, shit. The fact that the Sentinels now do that, like, weird thing they did in Halo Wars 2 where they all just, like, collide and crap, that's great. I wonder if I could, like, go all the way out there. I don't think there's anything worth getting out there. But... yeah, like the buildings are literally this perfect balance to me of Halo 4, 5, and 3. Like, look, the art style is like perfect. And I think they did it right finally. And then again, I'm glad we didn't give up on them, although a lot of people did. I was never going to give up on 343. I was always going to get Halo games. So I'm glad that they made it worth it, you know, because they really did in this game. The story is phenomenal, and it's actually like a long story. I mean, there's a lot to do in this game. I've been playing this game for a very long time. Put so many hours into this game, and it doesn't even feel like it. That's how you know a campaign is good, when you're just like, you're just excited to play it again. Like, I'm just excited all the time to play Halo. It's like, that has not happened to me since like 3, maybe? Like, Reach was good, that just wasn't, it didn't feel right. Halo Reach didn't feel right. Halo Infinite, it just feels right. Music is great. Story is great. Voice acting is great. Writing is freaking better than whatever the heck happened in 5. I don't even know what happened in 5. I don't really want to know why 5 was so weird with its writing. Like, what the heck happened there? I don't know. But this game doesn't have that problem. Halo Infinite's story, like, is so good. I was afraid the Sentinel Beam was going to be terrible in single player, but of course it's incredible in single player. This is what I thought it was going to be in multiplayer, where you could just like snipe people across map. Because in Halo Infinite's multiplayer, Sentinel Beam is complete garbage. I like cannot be. I'm not good at that thing at all. I guess because people can move around a lot more. If you can aim well with that thing, it's incredible. But I'm like, no, I don't do that well. They want me to keep going that way, so naturally. Going over here. Let's use the shock rifle for now. I assume we'll have more Sentinel Beams to fight, and I'll be able to get more of that. This room is very pretty. We went through a lot of non-linear parts of this game, so I was like, the pacing of this game is very, very good, in that I'm like excited. Because I was going through just like busy work for a long time, and now it's just ever since I went into the final beacon place, it has been non-stop action, linear, and it's been great. And I'm like, uh-oh. Dang it. And that's what's been super good about this game, is like, it really does feel like they paced it very, very well. Because it's like, just when starting to get kind of tired of doing all the like side missions, they were like, okay, you're done now. You're in the sequence part, so now it's gonna be literally, you don't have to look for anything anymore. Like, they said to look for something, and then it just gave it to me. And I was like, sweet, thank you. I still look around because there's weapons and stuff, but I don't feel like a pressure. Like, oh no, am I missing something? It's just like, I just kind of get to look around, because these little weapon cache things are great. I'm so glad that they brought these back. The weapon caches, phenomenal. But they've done a great job of being nostalgic in this
should give us what we need.
game. They've been nostalgic in this game, but still advancing the story. Terminal is she talking about? I guess there's one way across the way. I can't even see through that thing. But, I have my little land. Bringing back Sentinels was good, because they made their AI better. I'm intrigued about the Flood. I think the Flood will come back in some DLC. Or maybe at the end of this game. I don't know. It seems like the Flood are not going to be in this game, but they have referenced them, and they talk about a threat worse than the Flood. And I'm like, what in the world could be worse than that? So, excited about that. Jen Taylor's voice is great. Steve Downes is great. You know, they've mentioned Locke. They've mentioned Bluetooth a little bit, but it's like a flashback. So I'm like, am I gonna ever see those people again? Like, I kind of was hoping there'd be like, you'd like come in contact with them. But this has been just like straight up all about. We got some Lasky callbacks. He's been talking a lot. I hope Locke has had some voice lines. Let's see. This game is very long though, so I think we still have plenty of time to like see what's going on here. There's definitely enemies somewhere. Well, thank y'all for inspiring me to check down here now. Might as well get some Harlite. Those there. That's cool. The ammo things. Again, they just literally like go over there. They addressed like everything that frustrated people about earlier games. Like, ammo like, there's just no ammo in Halo 4. And kind of in 5 too. And they just throw ammo everywhere. And there's just little ammo restocks. How great. Is that worth looking at? It looks like it's not worth looking at. So I'll just activate the flight bridge.
Interesting. Good news first. We're close. There's a banished structure above us. It's big. Oh, no.
What is it?
There's a message. For you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
He's alive. Barely. We need to help him.
Chief, please.
Do I have your attention, Spartan? Do I? You feel his pain. Each twist of my blade hurts you as much as him. He will not die by my hand, but he will suffer until you stand before me. For the banished, victory is our shared cry, a refusal to cower, to bend our weaknesses beaten from us. Banished, it makes us strong! Or humanity makes you weak, vulnerable, defeatable. Our time together is ending. I await our final fight.
Chief. There are coordinates embedded in the message. We're going to find him.
And this is done right. The
Managed to found us.
Chief.
Chief, look out.
Suck it. It's like, do y'all want to be the first ones that find him after that? Chief is pissed. He's just gonna melt your face off. That's what I was gonna do anyway, but you can like feel Chief's anger. See, this is what's so great about this game is Halo 4, they made Chief dynamic. 5, they made him static and terrible in his dialogue. 6, he just is one-liners the whole time. It's awesome. He's just a bunch of one-liners that are perfect, and then also you can just feel like he's menacingly standing there. It's incredible. Like he's pissed off when like, and then there's all the stuff with the weapon, like deleting her or not, trying to figure that. Like they're dealing with his humanity in a even better way than 4, which was good. 4 was good with the way they dealt with his humanity, but this game has done it even better. Keep this for now. I like having the skewer. You gotta have the skewer. Skewer's good for boss fights. Suck it. Okay. I thought that was a grunt mule. I think it was, but I didn't have anything I wanted. And the idea of grunt mules is hilarious. Where grunts are just holding like a million weapons on their back is the funniest freaking thing I've ever seen. But yeah, no, they started the game out linear, which was great. I thought that was good. Just kind of a get you used to the game, get the bearings. Then it goes to open world amazingness. Then it goes like they basically swap perfectly between the two. For you, reload while this guy with the sniper type weapon waits for me. I don't know what you were holding. Yeah, it's like I would never want to be in the way of Chief at this point. Like he's hasn't talked in way too long with. Makes you wonder if Cortana like is actually going to be good at the end of this game. Oh my gosh.
There's something ahead, out the window.
But it's been such a good callback to previous stuff. Oh, that was an allied Phantom. Who the heck? Hold on. Again, I take my time because sometimes cutscenes take you to places. All right, I think I'll still keep this for now.
I recognize that structure in the distance. Not by sight, but by signal.
Purpose?
Unknown, but the Banished are diverting forces to guard its construction. If it's rebuilt, I can only imagine their intention.
It won't be.
But the callbacks are great, the gameplay is great, the grapple hook's great, the enemies are hard. Like, AI has definitely been updated. Melees don't just happen with 2 seconds, but if they do, it's like, it doesn't feel as cheap. Sometimes in the older games, the melee animation was just like, wasn't even a thing. Your character would just like get evaporated by a melee, and you're like, well, that was stupid. But in this game, it doesn't feel like that's like a thing. Like, if you die, you pretty much deserve it. Or like, sometimes I feel like the only slight thing. Oh gosh. I don't know if that was a better thing to make him stay there, but I thought that would be interesting. Bulldog and Commando. The Commando is really good from the AI's perspective. They like do not miss. Commando, being shot by a Commando in this game feels like getting shot by Flood AI in the first game. Remember that? Where like they just never miss and they're just firing constantly. It literally feels like that. It's like do 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 do, and you're just getting shot a million times. Okay, let's go over here. Is that Elite dead yet? Elites in this game are also really strong. I think he's still alive. Oh wait, no, it's not. There's another Elite. It just said Elite, but it wasn't him. Voice acting is great. The, whatchamacallits, the grunts are just amazing. Whoever did the voice acting for the grunts, give that dude a raise, or girl. I'm not really sure because they mess with the voice so much you can't even tell. But like, the screaming is so good. Alright. I don't even know why why was that guy even standing there? Anyway. But, I'm trying to think of anything else that, like, I mean, this is just like I guess this is like a preliminary review of this game. I just think it's everything that people wanted in a Halo game since Halo 3, where it's just a good balance of campaign and multiplayer. People have been waiting for this literally since 2007, because in 2010, Reach wasn't that great with multiplayer. The loadouts were stupid, honestly. Like, people think that Halo 4 did it. It's like Reach did it. Reach was the first game with loadouts. Everyone forgets that all the time. Reach was the game that started this destruction of like the story of I'm about to get kamikaze. But Halo Reach started it. What am I even doing? What am I even doing? There was way more of them than I expected in the doorway. I was just gonna go for grapple melees, and then I was like, oh, there's 7 people here. Was one of these a command bulldog? Yeah, let's use that bulldog. Now that I know, my little Twitch logo is covering this ammo count on my side, so y'all can see it, but I can't, which is why I'm just like, I just go into battle with no weapon or no ammo for some of my battles. But what was I saying? I don't remember what I was talking about. What's this? Now that I know how much is coming. Don't you do that to me. Those things are cool too. The little monkeys or whatever. Those things are awesome. Actually, let's just do this. So, found a rocket launcher. There was another enemy there, but let's just take our time here. I think there's still more enemies over here, which is why we haven't gotten a save yet. But yeah, the story mode of this game is fantastic. The open world is great. Oh yeah, I think this feels like people have been waiting for this since like Halo 3, literally. People have been wanting a game where it feels like a complete package. Now, granted, this game was delayed a year, but like, I am so glad they delayed this game. Oh my gosh, I am so tired of games just being terrible, buggy, half-finished messes at the beginning of the game's life cycle. This game, they were like, no, we're not doing that, and it like literally paid off so much. Like, Battlefield is a disgrace, and Vanguard, who even knows what's going on in Vanguard? Who cares? Those games do not matter. I think he's right around the corner right there. I see you. I see you sitting there. But story mode of this game is fantastic. I mean, it's very good. It feels way more complete. I mean, again, Halo Reach, like if I had to deduce all the games, like ODST was all story, so like you can't really get mad at that for multiplayer stuff like at all, because the multiplayer mode was just Halo 3's, all of its DLC included, which that's fine. Reach had a great story, but then the multiplayer was just like, ugh. Loadouts, armor lock, and then they just didn't patch any of that stuff. They should have just removed armor lock from that game, and it would have been a perfect game. Like, they didn't do that. I don't know why they didn't do that. I think that would have been super easy, but they just didn't. I'm gonna go with having a heat wave instead of a stalker rifle, or whatever that rifle's called in this game. Them all over the place. This guy right behind me. Why were you not shooting me? You should have been shooting me. Alright. Back to the bulldog. But yeah, like, this game, to me, is so complete, which I think is really great, but yeah, the story mode in this game is just really, really good. And these cutscenes with Halsey talking to Keyes, because I think they were married. So, like, they never really bring that up, and Keyes being thrown back in this game, oh my gosh, they bringing Keyes back was like, wow. So, they are just telling all these great stories. The Harbinger's way better than Didact and way better written than... Let's switch this.
Cortana, former UNSC AI Leonidas stands with you. How should I proceed?
Population?
Laconia Station currently holds 76 Spartan 4s. They have orders to stand against you.
Short-sighted fools. You have served me well, Leonidas. Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Understood. Goodbye, Cortana.
No. She took out the training facility? Those Spartans.
All gone.
All of them? Why would she...
Let's move.
A lot of good stuff is coming up in this one. It's written very well. Chief dealing with his humanity, but with less words than... And Jen Taylor really kills it. She is such a great voice actress. So good.
There's another lift nearby. It'll take us close to the surface.
That's one dead front. Time for a fight. If he is here, he is That's nothing.
Get out of here. Bulldog is great. I'm really excited for Halo Infinite. This is going to be the game that I think is just going to be the game for like years. Like what Warzone is.
But so much of me is wrong, out of place. You might be too late.
I hope they bring back the Flood. And also I hope that they allow us to AI a lot of that. Like customize that in Forge. Oh my gosh.
There's the lift. And it's not powered up. The Banished are trying to track us down here. We're going to need to find a way to get it back online.
Oh, they dropped down from there. I was like, how did we all just not see each other? What the heck? Right. Just stay up top. Alright, what is aiming? Of course I'm targeting Bruce. Why would I? And the dialogue is fantastic. They say such funny things. Even the Marines say funny stuff. I try not to let the Marines die, but they say a lot of hysterical stuff in this game. It's very, very good. Alright, so we have to go find the power seeds again, as we always do when we get to a lift, because they're mad at us for chasing them. So there's one there and one there. Okay. Probably will be good dialogue doing this. They make it worth it. And the upgrades are great in this too. Getting strong shields. Oh, this stuff is so good. And their little run when they start running away is the freaking funniest thing. They just like straight like throw their hands up and are running. It's the funniest thing. It really is incredible. How come that didn't? Okay. That didn't line up that time. Yeah, but I think this campaign literally has the potential to be one of the best campaigns. I think it might even be better than like any of the other games. I mean, 2's is really high up there.
The Reformation has begun, brothers! Kill the Spartans!
Kind of want to play this out. I heard him and they just ran away. He had me.
I'll take you. Father's gift. Move on.
I'm stuck.
Now
I think I should probably take that. Just trying to recover.
Get down here, coward! I'm taking damage. I will destroy
It's quite the fight. 2 brute chieftains. hoping that I was gonna live long enough, but no. Right here, really. What was my other weapon? Oh yeah, skewer. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to like get out of here probably, because again they just go away. There's one more. Where is he? There should be one more. Maybe I killed all of them with that. I don't know. Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Looks like
Got
we're
him.
trapped in here. Or maybe not. A teleporter just powered up.
Can I not just walk this way? Let me just see real quick. Oh yeah, we are trapped in here. Okay.
You saved us. You saved me. Save me from myself. Forgive me.
Not enough power. Wait, is that Earth?
Yes.
What's it doing here? It's beautiful.
We need more power. Let's go.
Uh-oh. We'll have to find out. Yeah, the story of this game literally is so good. It's crazy how good it is. It doesn't feel so, like, boring. Because Halo 5 was just boring. And so, like, this game, they've done a great job of, like, writing in the mystery. Does that make sense? Like, they're just bringing in mystery again. Like, people are excited. Fine, I guess not. Probably should go the way that there's enemies for now, and then I'll... Those things are really hard to melee. I get it, they're freaking flying. Ooh. Forgot I hadn't reloaded that. I'll use a cinder shot for now. We'll see how this goes. This thing is weird. But, yeah, the story of this game just really, it brings you in and it makes you really want to play it. Like, remember playing Halo 5 and I was like, just wanting to beat it just to beat it? This game, I'm like, I want to beat this because I want to know what happens. So you know a campaign is well written.
Get to cover!
Like, how is he still alive? See, I just don't know how people... I haven't played this on... Obviously, I'm not playing this on Legendary yet. I don't know how people would have play this game on Legendary. It seems like absolutely impossible on Legendary. I don't know. like blown away by how hard some of these enemies are. They just can take so much damage. I think I still will use the Cinder Shot, because that just does a lot of damage.
This circle
Goodness. They took so much damage. Uh-oh. I don't like that noise. This isn't a Hardlight weapon? What? Are you serious? How's the Cinder Shot not up? Alright, I'm not worried about that anymore. Alright, let's do it. I expect more whispers.
Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full.
Yeah, Jen Taylor is like the best.
This is not a negotiation, Lord. This is your surrender. My terms are clear. You are aware of my capabilities, and I am fully acquainted with yours. If the Earth's government wants to fight, feel free. But hear this. It is a battle you will not win.
Wait. She threatened Earth?
Her forces led an assault on the UNSC in Sydney. Wiped it out.
Wiped out the headquarters?
All of it. We had to hide, regroup, come up with a plan.
To stop her?
To survive.
Shoot.
It asked and answered. For a moment of safety, I loosed damnation in the stars.
Them re-recording these lines is amazing. Goodness gracious.
That's not good. It's like someone doesn't want us to leave. Plug me in.
Atriox, leader of the Banished. How do you stand?
with the banished. Always. Forever.
And you understand the consequences of defiance?
I do. Do you?
The intricacies
of any action are complex. The reactions numerous, yet mostly predictable. Look upon Doisek one last time, and remember, you chose this path.
As did you, Cortana.
She destroyed their home? Escherums? Atrioxes? An entire planet? How could she do that?
It's my fault.
How?
I should have stopped it. I could have reasoned with her.
Could you? It was her choice, her programming.
Was it? I don't know anymore.
There's something you're not telling me.
The only way to access the ring, to reach Cortana,
was to make a copy. I'll get this open. Reconsider.
The consequences of your...
Back to your conservatory, Monitor. There's your grav lift. Let's get this over with.
And remember, you chose this path.
I'm her?
yes. An exact copy. It was the only option we had left.
My routines, systems.
All copies. Halsey removed any information that could compromise you. You're her. If we'd never met.
Will I do what she did? Become what she became? Am I that already?
My mission was to ensure that doesn't happen. It still is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. It can't be. I shouldn't be here. Your mission was to destroy me. I've restored the deletion protocols. I'm ready. It has been an honor. Just promise me one thing. Whatever happens, save him. He needs you. You're all he has.
We do it together.
How can you trust me?
I don't. But I want to.
Wow, that's great. What a cutscene. Woo! Okay, what are we doing? Wait, I thought I just did this.
Let's go save him.
Master Chief is dead.
Right.
By my hands.
Immediately he
Hardly
comes out there
a chance.
stronger than me on Heroic. How are people supposed to beat that on Legendary?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Let's go save him.
Correct. Get out of here. With your power and good AI design. Get out of here. Where's this guy? Don't you run away. Yeah, what's up? forget that dude's whatever he had. Oh, he just had a plasma cannon. Alright. I think something had a rocket launcher. Where was that? Oh, there it is. Wow. It's funny because she asked him earlier what, she asked him what it'll take to get him to trust her. I'm like, well, something happened.
How long has the human been this way, Jack? A matter of days. It seems their feeble minds cannot contain the power of her words.
Close space. Off limits. Still there. They were still there. The only ones.
You should feel honored, human. The truth has apparently set you free.
Price paid. Sentence given. We never knew. So old. So far.
Bring him to her chambers. She has more to tell him. If his mind can last.
I'll leave that there. Sure, I'll do my 1-2 punch now is skewer rocket launcher. Do that a lot. Are we back in this room now? Okay, yeah, we're back here. Cool. Again, I think about this, like, if I had gone this way, I would have just walked right by an audio log. Like, what? Why would they? There should be one on each side, but it's fine. Yeah, music is really good in this game. Very, very good in this game. Oh, there's a sniper there. Okay, I think I'm still fine with my 2 power weapons. Yeah, this game is just fantastic. Let's go around the way here.
We made it. Now all we need
Back
to
on the
do
ring?
is... Wait. I'm picking up something on all banished frequencies. That That is not good.
What's wrong?
I know where he is. What this place is. This is where Chaklock shipped his victims to. The House of Reckoning.
How did I get... There was only one... Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me look at that. Oh, it's the area collectibles, but the